Greeting kings and queens. Welcome to my channel. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you have Scorpio and Jupiter or Saturn or Pluto, they're currently in retrograde. I am divine energy. I channel messages through my higher self into the divine. Awesome gifts to have. Um, so if you're new or welcome, and if you're recurring, welcome. If you're not sure where your sign lies other than your Scorpio, there is a link for a free birth chart underneath this video. Just click on that link and you'll get your moon, rising, and Venus. Also, you'll get my Facebook information, Instagram, and Twitter. You'll also see a link for my website as well as my email. Now, my website gives you all of my information on all the services that I do offer right now, and the contact information to schedule if you like to receive any of my services. Right now, I am offering a one-time free if you like someone to talk to, if you like some spiritual guidance or counseling, I don't mind right now with everything going on, the pandemic and, all the other political issues, personal issues that the country's facing worldwide. My prayers are out to you for COVID-19, for the pandemic, also as well as for everything that's going on across the United States right now. Mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, my prayers are with you. So I am, again, offering, if you just need a listening ear, if you just need to talk to somebody without judgment, if you just, whatever the case is, one time free, I don't mind. Okay? Because we're going through a lot of changes, okay? Other than that, I want everyone to know that when you watch this video, if you're new, everything that I say will not pertain to you. This is a collective reading, so everything won't resonate with you, okay? And if it doesn't, it's important to know. This is why it's important to know your moon, rising, and your Venus, because everything will not resonate with you. I am reading for a collective, okay? Is there anything else? I think that's it. So I'll start with the crystal needed for the month of June. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards from Divine Energy for June. Then I want to do your Celtic Cross. So my process for that is I take a deck and lay down your cards. And I take another deck and they're the same cards. So with that being said, these cards are combined together. So if a card falls twice, and say the card is in an up position, if the same card falls twice, you need to pay attention to that card. So if a card falls twice in a down position, pay attention to that card and what I'm saying, okay? Then I'll do 4 oracle cards, and then your 5th card after that will be your monthly affirmation, okay? So let's get started. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you have Scorpio and Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. And Neptune is currently in retrograde as well. I'm sorry, Venus. Venus is currently in retrograde as well. So when you look at your birth chart and you look at your Venus, your Pluto, your Jupiter, and your Saturn, you want to see what sign are next to those planets and listen to those signs as well, especially if nothing resonates with you. But I am very positive that something will resonate with you. But it's still, good just to watch the other videos, because this right here, if you're a Scorpio, this is your ego. Your Venus is your love life. Your moon is your full-fledged emotions, okay? And what's causing those emotions. And your rising is your future, is where you're going. So that's why, as readers, we always say to listen to all four. So your crystal is a calcite, okay? And it says, busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Again, this is a calcite. And for divine energy, I'm going to pull 3 cards out. And I hope and pray that everyone is doing well. Definitely praying for everybody to be well. Okay. So you have look forward. Then you have reflect on your truth. Yep, reflect on your truth. I had to look back and see if that's what it said. And then you have engage higher reason. Messages from divine energy. Okay. Now, let's try to make room for all the cards to fit. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to shuffle these cards. I usually do it while I'm talking. So please give me a moment to shuffle the cards and to get them down or laid down for the Celtic cross. Okay. I need 3 more cards and we'll get started. Well, actually, in your first position, you have your Knight of Coins, which I feel is Scorpio. Someone is waiting for money. Someone is waiting for a message to come in pertaining to money. Maybe information on getting hired at a job, as well as some type of finances coming in, but it's not here yet, okay? And this is just for some of you. And for what's crossing you, I'm showing your Emperor. Your Emperor is here to bring some type of authority, some type of balance, some type of structure, organization. Maybe you are a leader of an organization, meaning a church or something of a religious matter. Okay. The Emperor also gives you strength. We're in places where you might feel weak. Okay. The Emperor is here to give you that. Cards. The Emperor is here to give you the strength that you're needing and that you're looking for. And your past till now, your past till present, and I would say maybe a couple years or a couple of months till now, you have your Devil card here. Now, your Devil card gives you, tells me that you're restricted or bounded to something and you feel like you can't escape. This also indicates addictions, okay, as well. It doesn't have to be Liquor. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be alcohol, but it could be, like street drugs. It could be sex. But whatever situation is, you're bounded to it. You feel like you can't escape. This could also be an unhealthy relationship, abusive relationship. An abusive relationship doesn't have to be physical. It could be mental as well. What's crowning you right now is your Five of Swords in reverse. So some of you are definitely bounded. You're not feeling comfortable in the situation that you are right now. You're not feeling comfortable at all. Matter of fact, I feel like this person has a control of you. And this doesn't necessarily have to be you, Scorpio. It could be someone around you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this person likes to have control. Makes you feel unintelligent. Makes you feel weak. Makes you feel like you can't do for yourself. What lies behind you is the Five of Wands in reverse, which shows that some of you are moving away from drama. Okay? You're taking the steps to move away from conflict. What lies ahead of you is the Seven of Swords, which shows that someone is around you trying to get away with something. Okay? It also shows, in other words, someone's withholding information. It also shows that you keep looking back into the past for something, or reflecting on the past. And your present right now, I'm showing the Five of Cups in reverse, which is removing or releasing toxic emotions. Okay? Toxic emotions. Maybe something emotionally that was stressing you out. For what's around you, you have your Star card in reverse. So this, to me, is telling me that you're blocking yourself from communication with someone, or possibly with divine energy. And your hopes and fears, you have your Nine of Swords in reverse. So some of you are currently not sleeping at night as you should. You don't feel protected. You feel vulnerable. I do have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on this table repetitively right now. And then your 10th position for your outcome, you have your Five of Wands again, but it's upright. So some of you are currently around, or this may be coming to you, a lot of drama and conflict. Now let's look at your Knight of Coins. Waiting for a job, possibly some type of information on money. I feel the Knight of Coins can bring you information as well. Something through the mail, a phone call, pertaining to a job, some type of money. I feel unemployment here heavy. Maybe some of you are waiting on that information to come in for unemployment. Definitely see a letter or some type of kind. Some type of communication. I feel a letter heavy though. All right. That's too many cards. You have your Palace of Coins in reverse to go with that, which means that, again, some of you are definitely not getting rest the way you should. And if you are you're a truck driver, or you do business and you're not home, this is an indication that you will need to return home. You also have your 7 in coins in reverse. So for some of you, you're not looking. You see how he's looking to see if that's real. You're not. You're looking. You're seeing through the silver lining. You're not no longer looking at situations as if it's fake or phony. You're not trying to figure out if it's authentic or not. Okay. For some of you, this could also mean that you're trying to wait again on some type of money to come in. You're waiting. You're waiting. You also have your 2 of Wands, which means that there's a decision that needs to be made. One door is red, one door is blue. Which way are you going to go? Free will, it is up to you. And then you also have your Tower. Okay. So all of this and this removes people, places, and situations that are not for your highest good. So all of this is in your first position. Okay. So you have your Knight of Coins, which is going to bring you some slow money in. Somebody's waiting. And like I said, you're definitely waiting because this is upside down. Some of you are not resting. Some of you need to return home. Like I said, it's your Palace of Coins. So with the Knight of Coins and your 8 of Coins, and with your 9 of Coins and your 8 of Coins, definitely showing me that you are definitely waiting for money. And for others of you in your first position, you have your Tower and you have your 2 of Wands. A decision needs to be made. Are you going to let your Tower come in? Some of you already made a decision and you're allowing your Tower to come in to clear out people, places, and situations that are not for your highest good. Now, a Tower can last for years. Years. Okay? So let's move on to the Emperor. Giving you that confidence, giving you that leadership, a high role in a business aspect or organization, meaning a church or something religious, or it could also be that maybe you're a manager or a boss of an organization, you know? And you're holding, you're doing really good with that position. So with that, you have your 6 of Wands. So you're definitely passionate about whatever position that you are holding as an Emperor. But you also have your Justice in reverse. So something about you, Scorpio, or someone around you is not in balance. It's not in balance. And also, this can also indicate that people are looking at you differently. People may be arguing with you a lot. Even though you're right, they'll argue you down, like they'll swear you're wrong, right? And then also with your Emperor, you have your High Priestess. So yes, this is an indication of you being a High Priest or High Priestess, along with your Emperor and your 4 of Wands. This is awesome. You're following your intuition. You are the Emperor, and it is divinely guided. You are supposed to be where you are, and you feel really, really good about it. And this is awesome. I love that. Now let's look at your Devil card. What's coming down with your Devil? Let's get some good cards with that Devil. We don't want that Devil to stay here. So you have your Palace of Swords with the Devil. For some of you, you're able to make decisions, business decisions, or any decision of that matter, and not allow your feelings to get into it. You're able to make decisions without, you're able to move, it's like stay focused without your emotions being part of the problem. You can make that decisions without your emotions. Trying to get it out. See what else is going on with this Devil card here. And this is from the past till now position. So your Emperor is what what is crossing you. So now we're in your past to present. Looking at the Devil card. Seeing why that Devil card is here. Too many cards. Please give me a moment, a second. All right. Devil card. What are you? You have your Palace of Swords twice with this Devil card. Okay? You have your Palace of Swords twice. Being able to focus without allowing your emotions to be involved. So whatever it is that you're addicted to, and this is how I'm going to take it. This is what I'm being, well, there's another card that just fell. You also have, you have your Eight of Wands in reverse. And to me, this is the Divine card. This is me. I feel this is you with passion and fire going towards following your divine. You see how these birds are carrying their swords. It's very divine and you're being lifted up. You're not being lifted right now. Okay? I feel like there's a block. Your Devil card is your block. However, if you are on any type of substance abuse, you're able to function. You're a functioning alcoholic. You're a functioning, or this is someone around you. You're a functioning alcoholic. You're a functioning pill popper, whatever the case may be. You're able to function. I've seen it in real life. I've seen people like that. To each their own. Now let's look at your Five of Swords in reverse. Feeling weak. Not feeling like you're the leader. Maybe you feel like a follower. Maybe you want to be a leader. You have your Five of Swords in reverse. Here goes your Knight of Swords. Your Knight of Swords is here to bring you that. And then you have your Ace of Cups in reverse. If something didn't work out emotionally or with someone you was very, very emotionally attached to. And maybe that's why you feel weak. But with your Knight of Swords, it's going to start bringing you some power back from that weakness. See if we get another card for that. One more card for the Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords upright. So you have your Five of Swords in reverse and you have your Five of Swords upright. So whatever it is, you're going to end up moving ahead of the situation. Things are going to become clear. Things are going to become clear. Your Knight of Swords is here to give you that clarity. I feel like your emotions are messed up because of something, and this is what's crowning you for something that you lost control of, and it could be your emotions that you lost control of here, Scorpio. And then your Knight of Swords is here to bring you back so you can feel like this, so your Five of Swords can be upright. Yep. But with the Five of Swords even being upright, even you're going to, you see how these are in the back, so you're going to move past the situation. You're going to move past the situation. Now let's look at your Five of Wands in reverse. Removing yourself from drama and conflict or situations that cause it, or maybe you cause drama and conflict, Scorpio. You have your Eight of Swords in reverse. So not only are you releasing from the drama and conflict, but you're not feeling like you're stuck or in a bubble anymore. Maybe you feel like, it's a new day. You also have your Ten of Cups for releasing that drama. Okay, and this is abundance, and not only and like money, home, finances, abundance, blessings, and happy. And then you have your Two of Swords. So be careful while you go through this transition if you haven't already. And this is what lies behind you. There is betrayal and something that you're not seeing. Something you're not seeing. I think I said that already through your reading. Now let's look at your Seven of Swords. See why your Seven of Swords is here. Y'all keep jumping out. This is backwards. And your Seven of Swords, you have your Temperance card in reverse, which means that whatever the case is, patience is needed, and this is what lies ahead of you. And I'll remind you that that your Seven of Swords is someone withholding information from you. Also looking back at the past and comparing it to now. You also have your Palace of Wands to go with that. And this is being able to be in a stable environment. So maybe you're looking at the past, comparing it to now. I don't know. Maybe someone in your home is withholding information. Let's see. Okay. This is how you were. You have your Five of Cups upright. This is how you're feeling. For some of you, this is what's lying ahead. You see how she is looking. She feels stressed out. She could even have some type of liquor addiction. She's just tired, stressed, sad, worried, concerned. But then when you move on to your next position, you have it in reverse. Okay, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Like I said earlier, if you are, you're functioning. You're able to move through it. I feel like maybe some of you are waiting on clarity of the information that's being withheld from you, which is why your Temperance card is in reverse. I feel like you're just waiting for clarification. Yep. Now let's look at your Five of Cups in reverse. You have your Chariot in reverse with your Five of Cups in reverse. So some of you, again, even though you're releasing this toxic addiction, some of you are still, and this is where you are now. So some of you are not, don't have control. This card indicates a lack of control over a situation. And then you have your Three of Cups in reverse. So your emotions are all over the place. Okay? Your emotions are all over the place. And then you have, you have your wands here, your Eight of Wands to take you. Like I showed you before, it was in reverse. Now it's upright. So some of you are trying to heighten your higher self, or you are. Remove the try. You are heightening your higher self. You're flying, okay? And then you have your Tree of Life. So this is your passages throughout life, learning life lessons, paying attention to your mistakes, and just, going through changes through your overall life here. So with your Five of Cups in reverse, with you releasing, it was something I feel that you didn't have control. You did not have control of it. I also feel that your emotions were all over the place with it. And then it was like a life lesson, like a life lesson learned. is what I'm feeling here, since you have the Tree of Life upright. And then I feel it was possibly a block because you're ascending. You're ascending. Okay? You're ascending. Now let's look at your star card and see why your star card is here in reverse. Not being able to communicate properly and having a block to communicate with divine through your higher self. A block. You have your Eight of Cups in reverse, so you're definitely blocked. You're not taking the proper steps that you need to take. So you're definitely blocked with communication and divine right now. Or this could be a block on your emotions. You're not showing your emotions. Which brings me back to you not communicating. Not communicating on your emotions. Not taking the steps you need to even begin to communicate. Maybe some of you don't care. I don't know. Like I said, I don't judge. I just go by what energy gives me to give out. For some of you, you have your King of Cups in reverse. So this represents, again, some type of scattered emotions. A person that's not able to communicate their emotions at all. Don't know how. And some people really don't. Some people really don't. They don't know how to express their emotions. One more card on the star card. You don't want to go in the deck. Queen of Coins in reverse. So this indicates jealousy and envy around you. All right, Scorpio. This also can indicate not wanting to take care of yourself, not nurturing yourself properly. Now let's look at your Four of Swords in reverse. Not sleeping at night, not feeling protected, feeling vulnerable, feeling maybe possibly left out of a situation. Possibly feeling like a loner. So you're not sleeping at night. Maybe you have a lot of things on your mind. But with your Hangman here, I'm showing that you will definitely free yourself. If you were this way, it would show me that you're not, that you're stuck. But you're going to free yourself. You have your Justice card here twice on the table in reverse. Okay. So I feel like you're not resting at night. You feel stuck with your Hangman here. I feel like you're out of balance, or you feel like something isn't right. And then along with that, you have your Six of Coins. So it's like somebody is trying to help you throughout your situation, but you're not accepting their help. For whatever reason, only you know. But someone is trying to help you through this situation here. And you're not receiving their help. You don't want it. Now let's look at your last card, your Five of Wands. With your Five of Wands, you have your Three of Coins and then your King of Coins in reverse. Let's remind ourselves that the Five of Wands is being around conflict or drama. And maybe you are the conflict. Maybe you are the drama. So along with your drama, you have your cups, your Six of Cups. Now, for some of you, you see the boy and a girl. This card also represents if you're wondering how your kids are, they're okay. And these are also dreams, illusions, ideas, creative ideas, possibly floating around. Okay. So you're creating drama in multiple places, or you have drama in multiple places. And then you have your Page of Cups here. And this is new beginnings. Okay. So for some of you, your outcome is going to be new beginnings. Okay. Here, I feel with some type of messages. You also have your King of Coins in reverse. So with this in reverse, with the drama and everything, this indicates, again, this is like the Devil card in reverse. Abuse, addiction, period. With the King of Coins in reverse, it's not a good card. And then you have your Three of Coins upright. So for some of you, you're working hard to where you are right now to have your new beginning. Okay. See how that works out? You're working hard to get this new beginning here. All right. It doesn't necessarily have to be for money. It could be new beginnings in a relationship, new beginnings in a home. Doesn't matter. New beginnings. And that's the outcome, or in a 10th position for some of y'all. Now let's look at everything that we have on this table. I like to count my new beginnings as well as my high arcana cards. You have 1, 2, 2 new beginnings. So that's 11. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9 high arcana cards down on the table, which is an awakening, a spiritual awakening. So you have new beginnings and you have a spiritual awakening. And if you add the 2 and the 9 together, of course, that becomes an 11. So like I said, you had the 2 new beginnings, so you definitely have 11. New beginnings, definitely. And in your spiritual and divine life. It could also indicate needing to like maybe align yourself with divine. Maybe some of you are in the process of doing that. All right, so your oracle cards. You have Mother Gaia first. All right, and the card you have is Wind Activation. Wind Activation. Let's see. The lethargy you feel is a result of a lack of activation. In other words, something that stirs your senses. This could be anything from walking outdoors, feeling the breeze on your body, or inhaling the different aromas that nature herself provides. Or it could be finding the pleasure in a warm bath that helps you release the tension and stress from your mind and body. Music may activate your hearing, which sparks the pleasure centers in your brain. Art may activate your emotional responses. The touch of another human may activate a deep need to be physically held in some manner once again. Now is the time for action. Engage in some activity and be fully present so you don't forget about your surroundings and enter into that timeless a multidimensional experience of union with the focus of your creation attention. Let your physical body be active. Movement alone, whether quietly dancing by yourself or hiking up that hill over yonder, will require you to be as present as possible in your body. Enjoy. So Mother Gaia is saying have some alone time. Activate your higher self. All right. This is Work Your Light. And you have Get Grounded. Yep. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Beautiful art. I love the art on this card. I like it. I like it. I like it. But yes, Scorpio, looks like you need some alone time to get grounded. Well, let's read what this card is about. Get grounded. Okay. Okay, you are being called to get grounded to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it is easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistake it for your own. I can understand that with the your 5 of Wands you had with the drama and stuff. Your boundaries will become blurred as you're observing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their stuff and what is yours. If you pulled this card, you're very likely an empath or highly sensitive person and need time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy, and get grounded. There are 2 types of people: those who draw their energy from others and those who draw energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all powers, it needs to be nurtured in order to be fulfilled. It is easy to get swept up in the high frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all this from your field is to ground yourself by connecting with Mother Gaia. There are many ways, or Mother Earth, Mother Nature, however you prefer. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ones is to practice earthing by connecting to the power of Mother Gaia. Spend time in nature, put your hands on a tree, or walk barefoot on the earth. Do something to get grounded and connect with the earth. All right. Next, we're going to go into your white light oracle. Let's see what your white light oracle says. Sacrament of extreme unction. Not sure what that's about, but we're about to find out. We are about to find out. Your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. Wow. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. I think I said that throughout your reading too. I think. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. See, now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. Some of y'all are really going through a spiritual awakening. Congratulations, and this is awesome if that is you. All right. last oracle card, and then we're going to do your affirmation. All right. You have Divine Sisterhood, community of the spiritual sisters and brothers of light. Okay. It says, in community that is based in equality, respect, healthy boundaries, and personal freedom, with a multi-desire for spiritual growth and honoring of innate wisdom, great miracles occur. You're a part of this community of light. At one time, it existed only in spiritual worlds, yet now it is being born on the earth. It is part of your destiny to help create and nurture a conscious community that empowers all of its members and is based in truth. Awesome. And lastly, your affirmation for the month of June. You have thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. Let's see. Oops. This card is confirmation that someone you have been thinking of is also thinking of you. It may be someone who passed away or a living friend, family member, or loved one. Our thoughts and feelings are energy frequencies or wavelengths that transcend space and time. We all transmit and receive information through our thoughts and feelings. It makes no difference whether someone is near or far, alive or has passed away. We are subconsciously in constant communication with those we think about and love. Having heard this, you probably imagine your thoughts traveling through space and time. However, in actuality, nothing really travels anywhere. This is because energetically or spiritually, there is no separation in the first place. We are all interconnected and ultimately one, eternally held within an ocean of divine love. The great cosmic ocean of life is as vast and endless as we can imagine it to be. And at the same time, it can be smaller than the smallest particle. So your affirmation is, and you can repeat after me if you like. All I love lies forever in my heart. I am one with all humanity. I am one with all creation. I am in constant communion with everyone. Time and space are real only when I believe they are. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Scorpio, and picked up all the information that you needed. If not, again, please look at your your moon rising in Venus. Also, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto. Yes, are in retrograde. Also, on June 6th, I almost forgot, you will have a lunar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. And then on June 21st, you will have a full solar eclipse in Gemini moving into Cancer. Important dates. So again, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to know every time I go live. Okay? Divine love, light, peace, energy, and blessings. Please stay safe and have a blessed day.